Hi, this is Allen Shay, and we are back, and I am so honored and pleased to be standing between two incredible models. First, to my right, a young lady who's incredible, and I have next to me to my left, Goldie. And Goldie is I'm going to call her a seasoned actress and model, and most of all, a singer. And the reason why we're memorializing this, certainly Goldie knows that we work on a new platform called reality movies. And when we see an opportunity of engagement and to create authentic stories, we try and make sure we capture them so that they're on video. So, Goldie,
Yes.
what would you like to share with this new young lady about being a model?
So, well, in my experience, before I started do modeling, everything have always something bad actually to say about the world of the fashion, right? But to being honest, the world of fashion is where I found the best family because actually I found the best and the most kind people in that industry. I know that sometimes it could be the opposite, but I thinking that this depends on you. So how you present yourself in front of the other, and what is the attitude that you give to the people. So I think that when you're conscious of yourself and you love what you do, nobody will like stop you. Nobody will take advantage of you because you are aware of what you are doing. So for me personally, it was a beautiful experience being a model. And it's fun. You're always playing with the clothes. You met designers. You met other models. You travel around the world. So yeah, this is my personal experience that I love to share. I want to share with you because sometimes I know it's tough. I stopped when I was a model. When I start, I stopped too. But then, if it's something that you have inside, you have to keep going. Yeah.
So, you have any questions for her?
What gave you motivation and like the confidence to like pursue?
Okay. So personally, when I stopped because I was discouraged by this word because it can brings you down a lot. You are always comparing yourself to the others. So, and actually, I start with concourse, how you say, like fashion competitions. I start with competitions, so that's where I find the best mentors that teach me how to walk, how to have confidence on the stage, and that helps me a lot. But then when I stop, and then I realize that I miss that, so that's when I get back my motivation, and I was like, okay, now I'm gonna do it, or I'm gonna kill it, or I will stop forever. And I keep going, and I start to work with a lot of brands that are very amazing and know around the world. I'm sure that you have all your skills, and for sure you're gonna do it. Yeah.
So, what would you like to ask her, especially as she came into like different? She's also a singer, she's also an actress, and she does modeling. So you see, so she's called what is called a triple threat. She has three major talents that she can go into a project with. Is there any questions you have for her on those, preparing for that?
Do you find it difficult to like stay in balance with those like skills?
Well, yeah, thank you for the question. It's not easy because everything that you do, you have to put the work on it, and you have to be focused. So it's not easy, but you can definitely find the balance. You just have to give an amount of time of something and then focus on something else. But you have to be, yeah, you can find the balance for sure. It's not easy, but you can find it for sure. Yes.
So I have a question for both of you young ladies, so the audience can see why we're memorializing this interview and how important it is, especially for young ladies of color, young ladies of, and, as you said, Goldie, I'm trying to put the right word.
Yes.
Modeling can be great, but the
Yes.
industry can be brutal.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. And one of the things, why don't you share with the viewers, Goldie, what has been the best safeguard that you've experienced in the last year as a result of your journey here in Hollywood, here in LA?
The best.
The best. What has been the best kind of foundation and structure that has helped you to kind of scathe through all of the drama?
Well, for sure, people who cares. So I find a family. I find people who are motivated to bring and build something for the community and together, and who try to create a safe space, especially in this industry, yeah, art, entertainment, and one of these person, of course, are Allen, that we met completely randomly, not more than 1 year ago, less for sure than 1 year ago, and he immediately bring me in this community, actually, you know, like of the fashion, of the music, and he introduced me to all these artists and all these people that are actually have good motivation. And since I enter in this space, I feel myself protected. But especially is how you feel inside that will influence your world outside. So, yeah.
And the reason why I want to share this with you, Angel, is because being young, she's 12. So being young and seeing the kind of community.
Sorry, if I can interrupt,
Sure.
12 years old is when my dream starts to take their form. So you bring me back like where everything kind of starts to really, where I start to see it like in my dreams, you know? Yeah, so it's a beautiful... Is it tough age? 12? No? It's a little bit a strange age, like it's an age where you have a lot of things going on, but is where you build, is you start.
And so, and I'm going to share with you, Angel, just so you can see, none of this is by accident, and it's a consistency. Please share with Angel, since you and I have been together, how many assignments have I given you?
A lot. Like worse than the school. a lot of assignments, but is for you, for your knowledge, for your culture, for your inspiration. So, and yeah, you're lucky because now you are in the new generation also, and you have literally everything in your hands. So you can literally decide where you want to address your thought, thing that maybe before we didn't really have. Now you got it like on your hands. So.
And so speaking of assignments, I've given Angel an assignment.
Yeah.
And why don't you ask Goldie if she knows who was the first...
Do you know the first African American?
The first African American woman.
The first African American woman to win an Oscar for a lead role.
For
the lead role. An Oscar for a lead role.
The first African American woman to win an Oscar for a lead role. Do you know who that was?
Lead role, I don't remember the name of the lady actually.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna look into her eyes, she's gonna look into your eyes when you tell her who that person is.
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry? Okay. Okay. I didn't know it was her.
Did you hear what that said? Did you hear what she said? So, Halle Berry started right here in the garment district as a model.
Okay.
Okay, and we used to work with her through different manufacturers, actually. They were the ones who used to actually do the designers and host a lot of the shows back in the day.
Okay.
And she would come out here and do modeling for us.
Okay.
So that's how it all started when she got in. So she was a model first, and a lot of people didn't know that because now they see her as an actress. But when you shared with me what you wanted, I shared with you how important it is for you to know your history. And now that I have your Instagram page, when you start seeing me send stuff to your Instagram page, I do it to her too. So tell her how many times I send you stuff.
Every day. Like, yeah, but I check it all
Right,
because is useful for sure.
Right. It teaches you the history, and it becomes a part of your development, so you're comfortable with it. It can come to you like this, very easy, and it puts you into a mindset, especially at her age,
Yeah.
where you have the world at your feet. Not like me, I have it in my back seat. So I want to thank you so much. You shake my hand. Thank you so much.
Can I do a question?
Sure.
to her?
Okay. Oh, she got the question for you.
Okay, I would love to ask you what is your favorite part being a model?
I'd say my favorite part are definitely the outfits. Like I love showing like being in character and showing my walk and showing it off. Like I find that very fun. It's like also really fun to meet a lot of new people like around my age that are also like going through kind of like the same thing as me. They're like trying to pursue like the same career kind of, and I find that like really comforting.
Yeah, I love it.
Well, I'm going to share with all of you viewers that I want to thank these two incredible models and this incredible opportunity, because it lends to what we were sharing earlier, the possibilities of reality movies and how through being authentic you can capture everybody's story. So we want to thank you for joining us today. Thank you so much. And thank you, and definitely thank you, young lady.